last year, doing Culture Night allowed me to do something that I wouldn't necessarily have got to do elsewhere. It brought my artwork to people who would have never heard of me, and it brought the CMC to them as well. So, like, the experience was great. It was really all go, and it's great to be part of it again.
Publicly opening the place up during the evening and publicly showcasing the fact that it's there and the fact that it is doing this work, I think is incredibly beneficial. And I suppose particularly for something that is a little bit sort of culturally off the beaten track, like contemporary music sometimes is, I think it's quite useful to be part of a bigger event such as Culture Night.
I just started looking into lots of control systems, and then discovered that a few people had built software to design these things for iTouches and iPhones. And so suddenly here is a piece of mobile technology that's readily accessible to everyone, and it's this kind of huge global phenomenon in that they've sold millions of these things in a tiny space of time, and it can control 5 multi-touch points, and it's wireless, and it has accelerometers in it, and it's a fraction of the cost of something that's dedicated to music. So I started looking into different software involved with this, and became really fascinated with this. So the idea is we'll have 3 of these in the room, wirelessly connected to the room, and you can come in and you can completely control the room. So one of these will control all the lights in the room and create a kind of lighting design within the room, and the other 2 will control how the piece itself is actually structured.
I've been working with a lot of extended drones, or increasingly extended drones in some of my concert music. So one of the things I was doing was working with fairly dense, massive sound that, as you combine them, would start to split off other little bits of sound. And really, the drones became more and more extended, some of this stuff. So it seemed to me to make more sense to actually try an installation presentation. And there are a number of different drones coming from a number of different speakers, and the interaction between them will be different depending on what location you're in. And in some cases you'll have one drone structure that's very close in pitch to another drone structure, and you'll start to actually hear some of the harmonics beating against each other, and you'll start to hear little separations of the sound.
I think the people are in spaces like this. They get to work on projects that they may not have had a chance to work on, in the collaborative environment like this, and ideas tend to develop that may not have developed otherwise.
I think you're always trying to strive for something that it's an experience that's never the same. Like any piece of music is never the same, really. You have a concert performance, and they perform it ever so slightly different, whereas often fixed media can be more, it's presented in a very similar way, but with a spatial piece you can actually bring in something that's not fixed. You can't determine how a space might change that piece. A lot of the stuff we've done though is kind of in concert presentations where people are sitting in an environment, but yes, where they sit is going to change how they perceive that piece.